20 best rom-com K-dramas you'll fall in love with. We'll cut to the chase. K-drama rom-coms are good for our souls, often uplifting and even heartfelt. In today's video, we'll showcase 20 of the best K-rom-coms out there. Stick around to see if you've watched them all and agree with this list. Number 20, Crazy Love. Capturing viewers by surprise with its sitcom-like funny situations, Crazy Love stars Crystal Jung and Kim Jae-wook in the leading roles. When her narcissistic boss receives a threat to his very life, our female lead has her own unfortunate situation, but she was also a low-key employee who was never really noticed by her coworkers. But now she poses as his fiancé, and she's living it up, being that fake fiancé, making for hilarious antics between the two. Comedy, romance, and a little bit of thriller add to the dynamic of Crazy Love. Number 19, Crash Landing on You. Met on set, married in real life, Hyunbin and Son Ye-jin star as our OTP in this rom-com, which has both action and suspense mixed throughout for a well-balanced story. Although the concept itself might be a bit of a stretch, a wealthy heiress is blown all the way from South Korea to North Korea by a tornado and has a crash landing first meeting with our male lead. And it's in that moment that our leads establish a connection immediately. Their compelling chemistry won our hearts, but it was also the strong sense of connection that our leads had. Viewers could really feel that emanating through their screens. They also depicted the close relationship with their squad friends, as the strength of loyalty and friendship was showcased. And as for our true love, it spanned across borders. Even though it was challenging, it was also rewarding and beautiful. We really rooted for these two, and for the second leading couple as well. Number 18, A Business Proposal. Based off the webtoon Office Blind Date, our leading stars will be going head-to-head in a battle of wits as they try to negotiate through a fake relationship agreement. At first meeting, our female lead even debuted an eccentric personality, while our male lead is already kind of eccentric himself to begin with. It's kind of a match made in heaven, but these two definitely complement each other in a boss-employee relationship, not to mention our second leads, who also shared some passionate romance on screen as well. This laugh-out-loud rom-com will certainly entertain you. The K-drama stars Ahn Hyo-sop, Kim Se-jung, Kim Min-gu, and Sol-in-ah as they team up in this well-delivered story. HaimTLer's number 17, Love to Hate You, stars Kim Ok-bin and Yoo Tae-oh, who strike up a relationship deal of sorts. Our female lead is a one-of-a-kind lawyer whose special talent is actually some unreal street fighting skills that she puts to use when the occasion calls for it. She strives for justice and misunderstands our male lead at first. He is a famous actor who later hires her to teach him how to fight like a thug so that he can better prepare for his action role. These two get more than they bargained for when she ends up as his pretend girlfriend. Comedy and love ensues, so let the battle begin. Also, Kim Ji-hoon had some huge presence while on screen for this drama, turning heads with his fabulous hair. Number 16, Goblin. Goblin the Lonely and Great God inspired us all with its time-spanning story of an immortal goblin from a historical time period who is now seeking his goblin bride to break the curse that has befallen him. The drama's elements add in reincarnation, grim reapers, and an optimistic female lead. Our male lead is played by Gong Yoo, and he happens to have an in-depth backstory. Our grim reaper is played by Lee Dong-wook, and our female lead, Kim Go-eun. As for our male leading characters, some impeccable fashion sense is displayed throughout, and with dramatic flair. Remember that tunnel walk? We also have mixed in an unforgettable bromance, which almost outshines the OTP romance. We just love everything about this K-drama, and as such, recommend it to you. Number 15, My Love from the Star. Major Hallyu waves for our celebrities in this K-drama, starring Kim Soo-hyun and Jun Ji-hyun as our leading OTP, not to mention Yoo In-na and Park Hae-jin are also in our main cast. which involves an alien, so to speak, who has been in Korea since the historical era and now appears as a successful young professional, despite his real age. However, his new neighbor is a celebrity, but she's a little on the loud side, slightly extravagant, and also beautiful. But she's also sincere and quite charming as he gets to know her. The two do not instantly hit it off. But what they do have is undeniable chemistry and also a past connection. From the classroom to on-location filming for our characters, the plot will continue to thicken, as does the romance. Number 14. Weightlifting fairy Kim Bok-ju. Competitive sports and training take place in this school-set youthful rom-com where we follow our female lead, who is a competitive weightlifter who dreams of winning the gold medal. She has to keep up her strength, and she needs to maintain a competitive weight. She wishes to change her appearance just a little, especially when she gets her first crush. Also developing is a blast from the past, which leads to interactions with a previous school classmate, who is now a competitive swimmer. Continuously crossing paths, the flirty and cute swimmer seems to love teasing her and also just situating himself around her. Much to her dismay, their attraction might feel a little love-hate at first, at least on her side as she just tries to avoid him. But their friendship later grows. Lee Sung-hyung and Nam Joo-hyuk won our hearts here in this lighthearted story. Number 13. Fight for My Way. Four young adults face the trials of adulthood while pursuing their passions and their goals. They are also the best of friends. And for our two main leads, they'll come to realize that maybe they do have feelings for each other, and it's more than just friendship. As they transition from friends to lovers, it also catches them by surprise. But they also have history together, since they knew each other in childhood. They'll support and challenge each other and aim for their dreams. Park Seo-joon and Kim Ji-won really kick butt in this lively slice-of-life drama that drew inspiration of what it could be like for an MMA fighter and his wife, what their day-to-day situations could be like. Number 12. Mr. Queen. Mixing modern and historical, our male lead becomes our female lead. A talented chef time travels back in time due to an incident, and when he wakes up, he is now a young queen. In the most comedic, time-altering K-drama, our male lead initially might have had a lot of trouble at first, adjusting to being a woman. And not just any woman, he's royalty now. But the antics of the palace, and also an attractive young king. And there's also the palace squads, you could say, who lend a hand to this hilarious with an obscure take on a rom-com. The stellar leading cast consists of Shin Hae-sun and Kim Jun-hyun as our royal leads, in combination with the talents of Chae Jin-hyuk as our Mr. Queen's voiceover thoughts. Number 11. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? This enjoyable rom-com covers some office shenanigans, primarily the resignation of our female lead, who wants to move on to greener pastures now after years of service, but she's not really attaining the life she would like for herself. This news really shocks her boss, who is kind of eccentric and perhaps too self-directed. You could say he's also a little vain, but in a comedic way. He'll have to do more than just trying to charm her, as he tries to uncover what is wrong with Secretary Kim. The two share some strong on-screen chemistry and romantic moments that will make your heart flutter. But the drama's not just all fluff, it touches in on some deeper moments. Number 10. She Was Pretty. A reconnecting friendship has our male lead contacting our female lead after years of not seeing each other. As a younger girl, our female lead appeared as a flawless beauty, but now as a young adult, she has let her natural locks and rosy cheeks settle in just as they are, not really emphasizing her appearance on the extremity of current beauty trends. And her quirkiness is what our second male lead really appreciates about her. But back to our male lead. He really wishes to reconnect with her. When she suddenly realizes he might have a certain picture of her in mind, She doesn't want to tarnish the memory that he might have of her, so she asks her friend to step in for her. But our female lead will soon find out that he is also her new boss, so they'll be crossing paths no matter what. Romance, laugh-out-loud situations, and a little bit of a makeover will await you in this drama. Number 9. I'm Not a Robot. In this quirky slice-of-life drama involving AI and the technical aspect of a robot helper and companion, our male lead is allergic to human touch and entails the assistance of a team to design and deliver a robot assistant. But when an issue pops up, our female lead becomes involved as the AI robot, which appears to have been inspired by her look. Due to her ex, who is the developer, he then asks her to step in, taking over the place of the robot in disguise. She tries to convey the essence of AI and do the duties the robot assistant would have done, but it makes for awkward, bizarre, and comedic situations. However, there are heartfelt moments of this drama depicted, as it will uncover the reason why our male lead seems to have such severe reactions to human touch. This was an almost unexpected K-drama, but it gained our attention. Number 8. Strong Woman, Do Bong Soon. With leads like Park Bo Young and Park Hyung Sik, there was no doubt that this would be a majorly successful drama. Gifted with superhuman strength, our female lead is indeed powerful. Her dream to work in video games kind of comes to a halt when the CEO of a gaming company noticed her incredible strength and then wants to hire her as his bodyguard. She does end up accepting this position, and she'll face many hilarious moments. Her dream job is so close at hand, but here she is defending the boss. She also seems to have a little bit of a crush on her childhood friend, who is now a police officer. Thus, a small love triangle arises, with lots of humor, slice of life, and romance, and a little bit of that fantasy touch with the super strength. Strong Woman Do Bong Soon did exceptionally well when it aired, and it even has a follow-up with Strong Woman Come Nam Soon, which will give us another strong girl to root for. Number 7. Yumi Cells. Based off the webtoon, this K-drama adaptation of Yumi Cells takes our female lead, who might not be exactly finding the romance, attention, and love that she needs in her life. But through a series of events, and the right person, her love cells will awaken, and she'll find herself attracted to our male lead, as their connection blossoms into love, giving this drama many amusing moments, and a cute love story. The drama stars Kim Go-eun and Eun Bo-hyun. Number 6. Her Private Life. Our female lead stars Park Min-young, and her character works within the art industry, in a setting that debuts and features the work of many artists. While on a task, she meets our male lead, played by Kim Jae-wook, while at an auction for a specific piece, and he outbids her. She'll later run into him again at an airport, where she is living her double life as the ultimate fan and a photographer of her favorite idol, capturing event pictures and public appearances of him, which she will share on her fan website. But it's not long until our male lead is discovered to be her new boss. This will later go on to change the dynamic and things between them, which have been a little conflicting right from the get-go. However, they'll find themselves involved in a fake relationship, which occurs due to an incident involving her favorite idol. Number 5. My Roommate Is A Gumiho. The alternative title is known as Frightening Cohabitation. We know it's bound to be a hilarious K-drama, a forced living situation, which will follow exactly what the title depicts, a roommate gumiho. But before that commences, our male lead is a 999-year-old nine-tailed fox who has been collecting human energy in a bead so that he can eventually become a human. But one incident later, our female lead has swallowed that bead when it accidentally falls from his mouth into hers. He now has to retrieve the bead before 1 year is up, prevent her from passing away. The solution he concludes is having them live together. The K-drama stars Jung Ki-young and Lee Hae-ri as the main OTP. Number 4. Marriage, Not Dating. Another contract romance will be in this comedic rom-com. Our male lead's friend wants to get out of his relationship before things become serious with his girlfriend. However, that girlfriend happens to be our female lead, and her sincerity is crushed. She later accepts an offer of a fake relationship with our main male lead, who wants to avoid marriage and blind dates. So they work out a situation in which she can make her ex jealous, and he can trick his family into leaving him alone. But their friend circle seems to bring them all together consistently, and the family even starts to spy on him, seeking out the validity of his relationship. This also leads to a secret love triangle, as our female lead is looking for a sincere love, and not just a fake one. Number 3. Goho's Starry Night. Office romance and reverse harem vibes are felt in this short-length produced drama. Kim Young-kwang and Kwon Yuri as our female lead. She is still recovering from her past love, who happens to show up and is now the leader of her work team. However, our male lead is her old team leader, and he's completely smitten with her, but he usually only shows a cold and uninterested side of himself to her. She'll also catch the eye of some of her colleagues, who also find her adorable and are attracted to her. Some will even try to put on the moves. Cute, funny, and enjoyable, this short K-drama is totally binge-worthy. Number 2. Go Back Couple. A touching romance in this time travel drama, where our leads get a do-over of their lives. Marriage has stressed them both to their limits, but they'll soon find themselves back in their university days, where they can ultimately decide to not repeat their choices, delivering some heart-moving moments of how real love could affect one's life, and the comedy of snubbing each other and choosing to avoid each other at all costs. However, fate keeps pulling them back together. The strong performances of Jang Nara and Son Ho-jun really resonated and touched our hearts. It might have left some viewers reflective of their first loves. Number 1. Heavenly Idol. Also known as the High Priest Remburi, and based on the web novel known as Holy Idol. It's not every day a godlike being battles a devil and ends up transitioning into another world. He wakes up in the body of an idol of an unpopular boy group known as Wild Animal. He will realize he's no performer, and as such announces that he can't dance, surprising everyone watching. The group suddenly becomes popular and gains more attention. In addition to the strange situation our high priest is in, our male lead will have many comedic situations and also romance. Even the promo posters delivered captivating imagery. Kim Min-gu is our heavenly idol. Bonus mentions: Secret Garden, Oh My Ghost, Another Miso, Something About 1%, Fated to Love You, Shopping King Louie. And that wraps our top 20 rom-com list. Is your favorite on this list? Let us know in the comment section down below.